Welcome to my channel by Dr. GR. In this video class, the projection of straight lines at a different combination of views come methods, detail, and then we'll see about them one by one with more examples. First to see the instructions. That is, straight lines may have following positions with respect to HP and VP. To understand the problems under this topic, my previous EG video class number 15 must be seen and then see this video and forthcoming videos. Otherwise, it is difficult to understand. As I told, drawing, copying are very easier for all the problems. Only imagination and understanding are essential hereafter. First, read all problems twice to understand clearly. Here, imagine three things always as discussed in my EG video class 15. However, I repeat here also partial details. Assume the floor is horizontal plane. Vertical wall at our front side is the vertical plane. Object is always in front of us before the vertical wall and at eyesight level. That is, when front view of the object is seen, it is also called elevation view. The image of the object assumed to fall on vertical wall, that is vertical plane, that is to show above the XY line in the drawing. When top view is seen, all images of the object fall on the floor, that is horizontal plane, that is to show below the XY line in the drawing. This is the concept to be remembered always for first angle projection at first quadrant basis. Do not do the problems without hearing this full theory and just following from step by step procedure alone is not sufficient. Procedure is given only to remembrance in order. If do without theory, definitely most of important points may be lost and cannot do problems with your own without support. This instruction will be the common for all types of problems coming in this type of straight line. Now we see the problems step by step. Here the full drawing is given only for reference. This problem based upon the given data, it is inclined to vertical plane type. There are three rules basically to remember to avoid the confusion. Think and imagine. That is, number one, when inclined to vertical plane, shorter length on vertical plane, the length will be shorter when it is viewed from front and parallel to horizontal plane. Parallel to horizontal plane. Then rule number two, when inclined to horizontal plane, shorter length on the horizontal plane when it is viewed from the top, that is from the top view, and it is parallel to vertical plane. These are all two possibilities. Then third possibility for the straight line is when inclined to both planes, the shorter length will appear on both the planes and it won't be parallel to either HP or VP. So in that case, the true length is also required. Additional steps will be required to obtain the final inclined length. That is the way in which the problem will come. So to understand the complicated step of inclination on both planes, first we proceed and see one by one. So the first step now we are going to see in this problem is when it is inclined to vertical plane alone. So now you see the problem. A line AB 70 millimeter long has its end A 25 millimeter above HP and 20 millimeter in front of VP. Its front view, that is elevation, has a length of 40 millimeter. So draw the projections and find the inclination of the line with VP, that is vertical plane. Now we will do the problem step by step. As per step 1, we have marked the A dash point above XY at 25 millimeter distance because it is 25 millimeter above the horizontal plane given, and since 20 centimeter in front of vertical plane given, in the next step draw a 20 millimeter below the XY line as the extension line of A dash starting from A dash and mark it as A. Next, as per the step, the length of the line given in the problem, that is 70 millimeters long, but the length when it is viewed in elevation, that is front view, length is only 40 millimeter is given in the data, that is elevation image falls only on the vertical plane, that is it is shorter in length, only can be viewed while it is done from elevation. Hence draw a line of 40 millimeter parallel to XY line from A dash and mark the other end as B dash. Next, draw a projection line as shown here vertically from B dash beyond XY line to find the corresponding other end image in the horizontal plane through the top view. After drawing this vertical line with A as center, it is given that 70 millimeter, take it as radius and draw an arc as shown here to the length of 70 millimeter so that it cuts the vertical line drawn at this point, that is B. Mark this point B and join with the point A. Now the length of the line is 70 millimeter so that AB can be viewed from top view to the full length. As per the condition it was discussed, since the inclination of the line with the vertical plane has been asked in the problem, it is the angle at point A. Now draw a small parallel line to XY as shown here at A and measure the line so that the AB inclination angle, or extend the line AB to touch XY line and measure at the touching point. Both are correct and it is also same angle. Now write this angle in the drawing sheet as shown here. That is after measurement it has come as phi is equal to 52 degree. This angle is visible only in the top view since it is shown in the HP as per the given problem data. Now mark all the dimensions as given and check the pencil grade usage to ensure line length and elevation, plan, etc., which are dark in nature using HB pencil, and most other supporting lines are thin with 2H pencil. Okay, problem is over. In the next class, we see the other problem. Subscribe to the channel without forgetting. And this is by Dr. GR. Thank you.